Welcome back, everybody. We are Mojo-Synthesis. My name's Tony.
My name's Dwayne.
Today, we are going after the big dog, the big one in the metal world. And guess who that is?
Who is that?
They're right here. Oh, yeah. Iron Maiden coming at you.
Okay, so Tony.
Yo.
What do we got for us?
All right, so today, we're doing Iron Maiden. We're doing their quintessential song, ACES High. All right, this is the live version. I chose this for a specific reason. Did you ever hear this song?
I didn't hear this song.
All right, well, I'm ready whenever you're ready. You ready?
I'm ready. Is
All
you
right.
ready?
ACES High, Iron Maiden, live version. Let's go. Gotta love the crowd, man. Gotta love the crowd. This is why I chose the live version. This is a very infamous Churchill speech. When they were fighting in World War II.
With growing confidence and growing strength in the air, we should defend our arms. Wherever they come from.
If you're a metal fan, especially a Maiden fan, you hear this, you're ready. You just get start going nuts when this comes out.
We will never surrender.
Yeah. All right. So, so your first intro. Have you ever heard Iron Maiden at all?
I did.
Okay. So, but you never heard this one.
No.
But yeah. I mean, you. Hey, we're looking at a video too as we're watching this, so it's a little amps up the energy over here a little bit. I mean, these guys, they kill it. They've been killing it for 50 years almost.
I didn't know they were around that.
Almost 50 years.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and this song comes out, you go through the speech, you go through the intro, and then it just punches you in the face and comes right out. Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to stop it so soon, but I get a little excited with Iron Maiden. About Egypt before you see it. That's crazy how that really is. All right, so I mean, killer all the way through, and then it's like you're going through the verse, it's up, it's up, it's up, and that chorus just washes it all away. It's just such a resolve. You feeling it so far?
Well, what I notice is his flow of the song is going along with the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
So that sounds very compelling because that's literally like how I hear a lot of music done today.
Okay.
With the music that goes with the flow or the lyrics and the guitar literally go together. So they're right neck and neck.
Nice.
That's dope.
Very cool. Yeah, especially since this song was written in 1984.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
That's my ultimate bass hero. See that? So you see that? So all right, hold on. All right, so Iron Maiden is renowned for their dueling guitars. Some of you are out there going to say Priest. Okay, we'll get to Judas Priest soon enough, but you know, it's all right. Let me just go real quick. When you're a metalhead, okay, a lot of times you're either, if you love Iron Maiden, you like Judas Priest. If you love Judas Priest, you like Iron Maiden. You're one camp or the other. You don't dislike the other one, but you love one of them, right? And big argument going back and forth for years is the Tipton Downing versus Smith and Murray, and you'd have to add a third guitar player, Yannick Gerson, here too, because he's been with the band 30 years now. But the dual guitar attack, the dueling solos, when they get into harmonies, it's even that much better. These guys are amazing. They're amazing live. They're amazing on album. I mean, it just doesn't matter. They kill it and bring it every single time flawlessly. Okay, rant over. Let's hear it, crowd. Such an Iron Maiden big ending. Yes!
So right at the gate, I noticed that it's a lot more sound in its construction of the song. Like it has a good beginning that starts off nice and slow, nice and warm, and then it builds up into the beginning of the intro, and then it gives you the chorus, and it starts to blend on the way down. So it makes more like, for a person that does the constructural, quintessential style of song.
Big time.
Yeah.
You know, this has always been, since this song came out on the Power Slave album 1984, this has been a live favorite, especially when they open the show with it. They do the Churchill speech, taken directly from Winston Churchill, speaking about the British fighting in World War II. And it just gets everybody revved up, riled up. I'll tell you, my best experience with this opening. Now, I've seen Iron Maiden. I couldn't tell you how many times anymore. I did mention about a story in the last one of the last videos where I won tickets to an Iron Maiden show. That was the first time I saw them. I've seen them many, many times since then. But the best time I saw Iron Maiden, and if you were going to ask me that question, I'm sorry, I'm going to answer it now. is so in 1993, Bruce Dickinson, the singer, the longtime singer, the most popular singer of Iron Maiden, left the band. And they recruited somebody new named Blaze Bayley. They went through the 90s. They put out some great music, but they didn't see the success that they saw during their heyday in the 80s and early 90s. So what happened was they were playing smaller venues. It just, a lot of times what happens when you change a vocalist, it changes the band, right? So in 1999, and before I get that far, Adrian Smith, their longtime guitar player, had also left the band, I think 2 years prior. Fast forward to 1999, they put the lineup back together and also keep Yannick Gers, who replaced Adrian Smith, in that band. So now they've got the great quintessential lineup. I keep saying that word quintessential, but I don't care. I'm talking about Iron Maiden. It's quintessential. So they did a club tour, and I was out of my mind. My friends and I, we all got tickets to the show. It was at the Hammerstein Ballroom in Manhattan. For me, I had never seen a show up close before. Any show, let alone one of my top 3 favorite bands. So we get into it. It's all general admission seating. There's no stands or anything there. It's a club. It's Club Manhattan. It's a bigger club, but still. So they open up with this song. They had screens up. They had an arena level show in a New York City club. I mean, next level.
That's dope.
Unbelievable. But anyway, they had the screens up. They start playing the Churchill speech clip with the airplanes and everything. I lose my shit. I run to the front. I don't see my friends for the next 2 hours. I was right in the front, right up against the, a few feet in front of the stage, and it was the Iron Maiden of my childhood, the Maiden that I knew and loved, right there, 10 feet in front of me, playing all the best songs. They were on tour for the Ed Hunter game. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. Really great. One of my better memories of Iron Maiden, seeing shows and all that stuff.
So is that one of their big songs that?
I mean, if we're talking about big Maiden songs, top 5, easy, probably top 3, because it is the most popular Iron Maiden opening song. Okay. So when you go out to see Maiden play a show, that's what you hope to see at the live show, is for them to open up with Aces High.
That's fly.
Yeah, it's really, really killer.
So how many members in this group here?
So right now 6. You've got 3 guitar players. Then you got the bass player, Steve Harris, who's the founder of the band. Bruce Dickinson, the front man, vocals, and Nico McBrain, who is the drummer. He's, by the way, a fantastic drummer.
I've seen,
by the way,
a numerous amount of snares on his joint. How many does he use?
A lot.
Yo, this cat is a mind.
It's he's won multiple awards for drumming. I mean, the stuff that he's done is ridiculous. But yeah.
And where are they from?
Maiden is from they're British. They're from the new wave of British heavy metal, which came out in the late 70s, along with another band you might recognize, Def Leppard. I mean, obviously they're different styles of music, but when they were coming up, it was considered the same thing. And they started in 1975. Steve Harris started it. They were originally called Gypsy's Kiss. Then they became Iron Maiden. He recruited Dave Murray. They had a few other people in and out of the band come 1980. They put their first album out, Iron Maiden. They had a different singer. His name is Paul Di'Anno for the first 2 albums. And then they put out the album Number of the Beast, which it's... When I talked about the early 80s, the satanic imagery, stuff like that, I mean... that album cover and that song was a lot of the reason for that. Even though it's got nothing to do with it specifically, the powers that be only got to see something to all of a sudden vilify it and make it the devil.
Right.
So, but that album, The Number of the Beast, really put them over the top. And since then, I mean, it's been I mean, it's been 45 years. No, I'm sorry. 42 years since their first album was released. And they're still going strong. They just put an album out this year.
That's dope.
They're on tour right now, or they're starting the tour soon. And I'm going to see them in October. And I can't wait.
I appreciate the bands and the sounds that I'm hearing from them. I heard a lot of their music before. One of my friends as a producer, he bought a lot of their albums to chop up to use as production and for beats, so I can now hear why.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Very cool, very cool. All right, awesome. We're gonna be right back with a lyrical breakdown.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
All right, Tony, let's get to the lyrical breakdown. Let's talk about these bars.
All right, so first and foremost, this is a song written about World War II. It's a song written about the fighter pilots getting in dogfights and air raids coming in. I mean, you can read through this, and and it's very, very, very imagistic. You can see what's happening just by hearing the words of this song. And Iron Maiden is really known for writing songs of historical importance, some fantasy stuff, some concept type things, and we'll get into all this. The catalog from Iron Maiden is huge. But this one in particular, I like to consider a historical piece. And all right, let's get into it. So, starts right out. There goes the siren that warns of the air raid. Then comes the sound of the guns sending flak. Out for the scramble, we've got to get airborne, got to get up for the coming attack. So, I mean, there's nothing for me to even describe there. It does it. I don't have to interpret anything. It's there, it's beautifully written. Air raid's coming in, we gotta get out. We gotta get up there before they attack us, right? Jump in the cockpit, start up the engines, remove all the wheel blocks, there's no time to waste. Gathering speed as we head down the runway. Gotta get airborne before it's too late. Again, you're reading it, without even listening to it, you're reading it, you see it, it's telling you a story, it's telling you exactly what happened. You can see what's happening. Into the pre-chorus, running, scrambling, flying, rolling, turning, diving, going and again, running, scrambling, flying, rolling, turning, diving. It's just all the flying techniques, the maneuvers. You can see it. You're rolling, scrambling, flying, diving. Made one pass. You're going in again. I mean, it's really building it up, right? And then into the chorus: run, live to fly, fly to live, do or die. Which with what they're writing about, being in a war, you do or you die. Unfortunately. Won't you run, live to fly to live, aces high. What do you call pilots? Call them aces, right? Aces high. Moving on. Move into fire at the mainstream of bombers. Let off the sharp burst and then turn away. Roll over, spin round to come in behind them. Move to their blind sides and firing again. I mean, it's just... You see it. You picture yourself in the cockpit doing what he's saying as this is going on. And meanwhile, the music's amping you up. And I don't know, man. It's just when I was 14, 15, and I heard this song for the first time, I was freaking out. At that time, I was very much into model airplanes, and specifically fighter jets. And to hear a song like this was just, I was a big Top Gun fan. I liked the movie Top Gun, jet fighter video games. I heard this and it's like, damn, this is awesome. Bandits at 8 o'clock moving behind us. 10 ME-109s out of the sun. An ME-109 was their enemy aircraft. Ascending and turning our Spitfires to face them. Heading straight for them, I press down my guns. Kind of finishes out the story. You make all the maneuvers, you come around. I'm going right at you. I got you. Right? Rolling, turning, diving, doing it again. Rolling, turning, diving. rolling, turning, diving, run, live to fly to live, do or die. Won't you run, live to fly to live, aces high. What you think, man?
That's hard, man. I like the structure. The arrangement of the music is very structured in the whole, like, especially that 70s era. So you can hear how they, like, because I literally compare it to what the music is now. How the structure, how the intro, how the 8-bar setup, how the 16 is, and how the 8-bar. So they did that with the music. So that's pretty damn dope.
Awesome. Very cool. Well, I'm not going to get into all kinds about Iron Maiden today because this video will be 3 hours long. So we're going to save as we move on to other Iron Maiden songs in the future because there's a lot. And I want to talk to them. There's a lot. And I want to talk about all of them. All right. Anything else you want to add about Iron Maiden?
That's about it, my brother.
All right. We are Mojo-Synthesis. I'm Tony.
I'm Dwayne.
We'll catch you next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you have a song that you want Mojo-Synthesis to react to and analyze, make sure you leave it in the comments and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time.